How you doing? I'm Peter Rivera, owner and inventor of the Decelerator and DTS systems. I'm here with my friend Mike Parisi today. He's going to demonstrate the Decelerator and the pitching movement that he uses for himself and with his kids in his clinics. Mike has definitely been on board from day one and said the product itself is one of the best he's ever seen, having pitched for the Cardinals, the Cubs, and formerly the Bluefish this past season.
I've used the Decelerator. I've used a few things. Nothing has hit every single part of my game, and also has helped all of my students. I use this with all the people that I work with, all the kids that I work with, and the Decelerator helps me help these kids to stay closed and become a little bit more athletic, drive up their confidence, and bottom line is, you keep your hips closed, you will throw harder.
We're here, we got Mike set up on the Decelerator. He's going to go through his pitching motion. We have it anchored at the bottom, okay, with 3 bands. The bottom band being the lightest one, okay, the yellow band being the intermediate medium one, the blue one being the medium one, and the black one being the heaviest band. Waist belt is a heavy band on the back with the furthest cup. Lightest band on the front ankle, all right? And we're gonna have that connected to the bottom anchor. Backhand, we're gonna have the medium resistance yellow band to the wrist, also connected to that bottom anchor. And then we're gonna have that front side arm connected at the wrist with the blue, also medium-sized band connected to the bottom as well. Black band is anchored to the middle pole, anchored, straight across. So you've got 3 down at the bottom and 1 else in the middle.
First thing I do, I work out of the stretch with it. I have my hands together, okay? I don't have my gloves, so you can see all the connections and see all the different motions, okay? Catcher would be down there. Right off the bat, all my students feel, I put them in a position, just like Pete and I just showed you, that right off the bat, I will have, my hips will want to turn right off the bat. So having the Decelerator hold me back and have my Decelerator muscles having to work, it will keep me in a nice balance and straight on closed position. So I'm here in a balanced position, okay? I'm here in a balanced position. I have my leg back. I feel tension on all of the bands right now, okay? For the younger students, you have to start them a little bit closer to the anchors, okay? So I'm here. I have my tension, okay? And looking to the plate, it's one of the hardest things also, is looking forward, okay? You're gonna separate. With most of my students, I use up together, down together. So I'm bringing my hands together and my legs up, everything's together. I'm separating everything together. I'm not moving yet though, okay? I'm getting my separation, okay? I'm having to pull up on the front one, so I can get myself in line toward a catcher, okay? As a pitcher, the beginning 1.5-ish is all about direction, okay? So I'm here, I'm giving myself a solid direction that I'm gonna be able to get some muscle memory out of, okay? So I'm all extended, my bottom one has no tension, okay? So now I'm gonna start my forward movement. As I hit the ground, I'm still feeling a good amount of tension in the black band in the center, okay? Now, as I start coming forward, my front blue is going to get a little bit less tension because it's going to be kind of getting out of the way. My chest is coming toward my glove. And then as I come forward now, this band is pulling me down. Now, as a pitcher, we work on a lot of your deceleration muscles. This is a prime example of how your arm works in a decelerator manner. You're here. Now I'm using muscle in my back to keep my arm up. So now as I come forward, my hips have already rotated. I was closed for so long that I can feel the resistance in my front hip, which is the key to having a pitcher stay on line on the finish. All of us have seen pitchers that spin off to the side. With the Decelerator, it's very tough to do because you're here You're staying completely closed. You're coming forward. Now, as you come forward, we teach you, the tension is still on you. Still on you, still on you. And then as you rotate through, now the tension is finally off of this center pulley as I come through. From here, a little drill for you. If I could do it in a good rhythm, we'll try to get a good amount of tension too so you can really see it. I'm going up. I'll tell you really quick the first time where I'm feeling the pressure. I feel it on the inside of my leg for getting my leg up to a good spot, okay? This is one of the hardest things for younger students of the game is getting them into a consistent leg kick height. This will help with that because you're not going to have a choice. You need to find the way to get tension on that. If your leg is here, you will have no tension. If your leg is out and away, your foot is away, the weight of your leg is away from you, your foot is away from you, you will feel the tension here. So I'm here and I'm having separate and get my arm out so I can do it in a rhythm. Boom, 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 boom. All of this we're doing all this so when we do take it off, I'll have muscle memory and you will easily get into those spots because you're used to having the power of the decelerator bands on you. So you're here, separate, up together, down together, up together, down together. And if you were looking straight on at me, I'm looking straight down the barrel here from arm, head, neck, and I don't see my back hand. I don't see it. My head's in the way. But if I didn't have this on here, you're going to be a lot of this. There's going to be a lot of waving going on. But with the tension of the decelerator, I'm here, boom, coming forward, feeling the tension still, getting my rotation. I'm off the bottom, I'm off the blue. Now I'm rotating forward, and I'm still using, this still has tension on it. Now, depending on where you are, you can use this tension. There is no need for you to go all the way around to here. That's something that once you put a ball in your hand and you go through your full motion after you take this off, it will come without, everything will follow through. So you're here, separate, feeling the power so I can stay on line and use some muscle. Here, getting my rotation off power, coming through the ball, and finishing through. I do use the ball. Sometimes the ball becomes, for the younger students, becomes a little bit of a distraction because they're focusing on so many things, but without a doubt, once a student gets into the belt and the cuffs and the ankle anchor, after they get the hang of it, I always introduce a ball just to give them the feel of the ball. The one thing that I will say is that whenever you do use the ball and the decelerator, watch the wrist and the hand. What we don't want is for that firm wrist. We're using shoulder muscle, relaxed fingers. So sometimes I'll say wave. So I'm here, and I don't mean wave, I mean wave the ball. I want to see the ball in your fingers, so you're using finger power, but you're also using these muscles, not your wrist muscles, because just like hitting and pitching, your wrist and being loose and soft and smooth at the beginning is going to allow you to be quicker and snap that bat out there or snap that ball out there.